Son, I am imparting the unvarnished truth of how I navigated this world to build what I have. It would be a series of non-negotiable principles. This isn't theoretical nonsense. This is how you actually become a force. This is the blueprint for real power, real wealth, and a life lived on your own terms. First, the absolute supremacy of money and unassailable financial freedom. Son, listen closely. Money is not just a tool, it is the ultimate measure of your freedom, your options, and the respect you command in the modern world. Without a substantial war chest, you are merely a cog in someone else's machine, a slave to systems, to people, and to circumstances that you cannot control. Your first, second, and third priority above all sentimentality must be the relentless accumulation of wealth. Not just enough to be comfortable, but enough to be untouchable. I teach you that traditional employment is a trap, a meticulously designed cage to keep you subservient and manageable. The true path to power lies in owning your own ventures, in controlling your own income streams, and in mastering the art of leverage. We dissect business models, focusing on those that scale rapidly, especially in the online sphere where attention can be monetized into billions. You must become a ruthless hunter of opportunity, always seeking out profitable niches, understanding market demand, and exploiting inefficiencies. Investment isn't about passive returns, it's about aggressive capital deployment into assets that compound your freedom. The goal isn't just rich, it's fuck you money, the kind of wealth that allows you to walk away from any situation, any person, any demand, and operate completely outside the influence of anyone but yourself. Your financial fortress must be impenetrable. Second, forge an unshakable mind and a dominant presence. Your mind, son, is your most formidable weapon. You must dedicate yourself to forging it into something absolutely bulletproof. Never, under any circumstance, display public weakness or entertain self-doubt. You must project an aura of unyielding confidence and complete control in every single interaction. The world, I tell you, respects only strength and ruthlessly exploits weakness. This isn't about wishing for confidence, it's about building it through action and discipline. You will dismiss any fleeting self-doubt, any fear, any conventional moral qualms if they stand in the way of your progress. You will embrace a winner's mentality, an absolute, unwavering conviction in your destiny for greatness, and a refusal to accept anything less. Physical training, especially in combat sports like kickboxing, is non-negotiable. It builds discipline, physical strength, and that visceral, assertive demeanor. You will learn to control your emotions using primal drives like anger and ambition as fuel, never allowing them to cloud your judgment or lead to irrational decisions. When you speak, speak with authority. Never apologize for your ambition. Frame every interaction, every negotiation, every conversation from a position of undeniable power. People will either fall in line or get out of your way. Third, command attention and architect your personal brand. Understand this, in the modern world, the attention economy is the new gold rush. Attention is currency, and you must become a master at generating it, controlling the narrative around yourself, and monetizing your presence. Your personal brand isn't just an asset, it's your most valuable weapon for attracting opportunities and wielding influence. I teach you that being loud, controversial, and even polarizing is often the fastest route to massive visibility. The objective isn't to be universally liked, it's to be widely known, widely discussed, and to have people paying attention to you. This attention, once captured, can then be expertly leveraged to sell products, courses, access to exclusive networks, or simply to amplify your message. You must understand how to craft viral content, how to provoke a reaction, and how to create a distinct, memorable persona that cuts through the incessant noise of the digital world. Visibility, my son, directly equates to opportunity, and you must be aggressive in seizing it. Fourth, engineer your inner circle and control your environment. Your trajectory, your very being, will be an average of the people you spend the most time with. Therefore, you must choose your inner circle with the precision of a surgeon and the ruthlessness of a king. Surround yourself exclusively with ambitious, driven men who are on a similar ascent, who understand the true nature of power and wealth. Anyone who introduces negativity, doubt, or weakness into your life is a liability, and you must exclude them. Your immediate environment is utterly critical to your evolution and success. I would teach you to actively seek out true mentors, those who have already achieved what you aspire to, and to absorb their strategies and lessons, avoiding their mistakes. Loyalty within this chosen brotherhood is paramount. It's a bond of mutual support, shared ambition, and an understanding that you're all playing a higher game. Conversely, you will be taught to swiftly and unequivocally cut ties with anyone who is a loser, a hater, or a drain on your energy and resources. This principle extends to your physical surroundings. Deliberately choose environments, cities, countries, even the specific properties you inhabit that optimize for wealth generation, personal freedom, and the lifestyle you demand. Even if it means operating outside the conventional norms or perceived legal frameworks of certain nations. You shape your environment, or your environment shapes you into a weaker version of yourself. Fifth, master social dynamics, especially male-female relations. The world operates on clear hierarchies and predictable social dynamics. You must understand them intimately, particularly those between men and women, and learn to navigate and exploit them to your strategic advantage. Control is the defining factor, and you must always strive to be in the dominant position. I would instill in you the absolute imperative of adopting a traditional, hypermasculine role. Strength, undeniable provision, and unapologetic control in all your relationships. I would explain that women, by their nature, have certain predictable needs and desires, and a top G is the man who fulfills these, thereby earning their loyalty and affection. This includes understanding the dynamics of attraction, maintaining authority, and fostering commitment, often framed in terms of a transactional reality. The core message is to comprehend human nature as I perceive it and use that understanding to gain leverage and maintain power in all social interactions, from your personal life to your professional dealings. Don't be a simp, be a man who commands. Sixth, live by discipline, act relentlessly. Understand this deeply. Ideas are utterly worthless without relentless execution. Discipline is not a suggestion, it is the absolute bridge between your loftiest goals and your tangible achievements. Stop indulging in thought loops, stop procrastinating, and simply do the work. Every single day, push yourself harder than you believe you can endure. I would ingrain in you the importance of rigorous daily routines, absolute self-control, and the unwavering dedication of significant hours to wealth-generating activities. Procrastination, laziness, and the pursuit of immediate comfort are not just weaknesses, they are the enemies that will kill your potential. You will learn to set audacious goals, then meticulously break them down into actionable steps, executing them with military precision and an almost obsessive focus. This discipline extends beyond the boardroom or the gym. It's about ordering your entire life, every hour of every day, to serve your unwavering pursuit of success and power. There is no motivation, only discipline. You act regardless of how you feel. Seventh, own your destiny, reject victimhood. The world, my son, owes you precisely nothing. Any failure, any setback, any perceived injustice, it is ultimately and solely your responsibility. Never, ever blame external factors, the matrix, or anyone else for your shortcomings. Embrace hardship as a forge for your character, learn from every mistake, and always, always find a way to win. Victimhood is not just a weakness, it is a cancerous mindset that will utterly destroy any potential you have. I would instill in you an extreme sense of personal accountability. Every obstacle is a test of your mettle, not an excuse. You are the sole architect of your outcomes. This includes a complete rejection of any victim mentality and an unwavering emphasis on self-reliance. Understand that you are constantly battling against a system that will attempt to keep you down, to control you, to make you subservient. Only through your personal strength, your cunning, and your indomitable will can you transcend these limitations. There are no excuses, only results. The outcome is always your fault and therefore always within your power to change. These are the truths, son. Live by them. Master them. And the world will bend to your will.